to our school's division superintendent, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6, our ever active and dynamic schools division superintendent. My courtesy as well to our brilliant assistant schools division superintendent, Dr. Antonio P. De Los Reyes. To our ever supportive schools governance operations division chief, Nilo L. Octura. To our ever visible curriculum implementation division chief, Felix I. Antecristo. To you, our dear awardees, school heads, and to everyone in attendance today, good morning. Good morning. Let me say my congratulations in advance for a very good job done, for all the efforts that you have extended for your schools. May I please ask everyone to please rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. We may now take our seats.
Ships and linkages for the betterment of the learner.
And to formally welcome us in today's activity, please help me welcome our CID Chief, Sir Felix I. Antecristo.
By our dynamic regional director, Dr. Evelyn.
Good morning to all of us. Hastang malasan yung pagkanaugan ako. Ako muna yung welcome. Please, welcome me first so that I can welcome you. Ikaw, yung mo kong ipakalitan. Anyway, I am happy to see all your faces. No, that is why I was instructed by Sir Tony yesterday that you are going to wear your casual. So, I went to your house last night and both from my casual attire. But at any rate, Doris, thank you. I was a little bit surprised that we're having this program today. But anyway, good morning, Sir Joel, Supervisor, Sir Randy. Isa pala yung supervisor na karon dali. Dr. Noli, you know? Kapon na mag-guys Noli ko, nanay bagong Fortuner, no? Noli, congrats, no? Did you use your Fortuner, Noli, you know? Para makargahan na itong mga pintura niya. So, we have Jesus Esconia, then who else? Supervisor. I just want to recognize the presence of the district supervisors. Then, by the way, may I request all district supervisors to please stand? All district heads. Is it to be attended by all district supervisors as memorandized? No? So, many are called, but only the handsome responded. Is it true, Joel? Okay, sit down. Tanda po siya. To all the school age secondary, no, may request all the school age secondary to please stand. Stand. Hello, mic test. Na ako yung masubagan doon ng operator. Hello. Ay, bulag primerong dakdak. So, okay na siya. Okay, nantiyo na ako. Primerong dakdak sa bula. Uy, 2 ka naman 3, no, 23 larga. Good morning, no? Good morning. So, natin abot mga district heads. Then, may I know of some, you are bringing with you school age your, am I right, coordinators? May request all the coordinators to please stand. Yan. So, muna sila ang mga, ang inyong mga linking arms. So, you have our coordinators. Okay, please sit down. Then, may request those who are present today, not recognized. Katong wala na convention as coordinator, ganon. Wala na. Then, okay, so to all of us, including sa ato ang, si Ibiyang Day, si Ibiyang? The forerunner, Biang, okay? The forerunner of this activity with your team, no? With your team, di na convention kasi yung team, but it is forerun by your group, no, sa SGOD. Where is your chief? Wala pa, busy pa because of the activity in basta wala ang chief tumba dahil ng so wala na kauyon, dapat nagyud ang chief karon. So, okay. So at any rate, today is, even though that we have no physical activities with the Brigada Eskwela, but we still had our, anyway, it will not end. Our linkages to our stakeholders will not end. In your work, no, either you are coordinator, district supervisor, or school heads, your linkage with your stakeholders will not end. That is part of our life. Even Samoa, even though I am with the CID, my linkage with internal and external stakeholders has no end. And ano man, that's part of our life. We do not live alone. Now, this is, Ibyang, this is awarding. Is this awarding? Okay, so, Moragod, a person assigned to welcome you does not know what is this activity all about. Joke lang, no joke lang. So, this reminds me, probably, this is the time, especially if you attended your mass last Sunday. Last Sunday, we celebrated that what we called Gaudete Sunday. That's Gaudete Sunday. Gaudete, long before, we celebrated that Jubileum. That is the Jubilee year, no? Jubilee year. Then it's the time Jubilee. This is a time. Chief, dito narada si Niloday. Pagingon ako nga wala ka, natumba ang kanang decoration ba? So probably diri gyud ta mo lingkod doon niya, no? With Sir Tony and Sir SDS. Si Sir SDS is attending a very special activity right now sa Capitol. Then Sir Tony is upstairs. Mo baba to siya karon, no? Ana na Sir Tony. Dali na akong istorya kay manaway naman isang in English Sir Tony, kay may kanya in English Sir Tony ba, no? So okay, allow me to continue. This Sunday, especially we are preparing for the coming of, just allow me to connect something, because this day is awarding. That means we have something to be boastful, not only boastful, but we have something to burst out, that there's something in us that we'll be proud of. Now, this Gaudete Sunday or Jubileum or this Gaudete, that means a time to rejoice. Rejoice. Meaning, maglipay ta, magmaya. Why? Because we have something to inform to the public that we have accomplished something. Not only something, but probably a little thing that means big things to the hearts of the others. Did you get the point? I do hope. Now, that means nga, kasi magod, there is a time nga, especially with this awarding ceremony, even though, kay nga naman God, ang tao manggod, na literally, ang tao na dyan gamayng garbo. No? Naputay gamayng dapat ato ang ipakuha nga. At times, we need to be recognized. Tama ba ko, Sip? At times that there is a need for us to receive even just a little award. Siguro sa skuan, sa inyo probably this is just a recognition. Probably we'll say this is just a reward. Probably we'll say this is a big award in my life. Kasi the word per se, award means a little bit higher than the term recognition and rewards. So this day, probably this is a time for us to recognize the persons who gave their hearts, no, through you, kay kami especially kamo magyud ang nagkuan ani, ang nagtrabaho ni ani. So our division office marks, no, parang makita natin ang division office gives a name, no, not only locally, but probably with the Asian spirit and globally. Good morning, Sir Tony. Akong naginanay kong istorya, Sir Tony, kay gamit lang ko gamay Bisaya, kay imuho niya, purely English ka ha? No, purely English. So, that's your mark, Sir Tony. So, sir, nawala mo ko, sir. I am captured by your presence, or probably my words are being, what's it out? Okay, so at least nanata, sir. So, anyway, this activity that we are going to have today will be more colorful with your presence, and this will be more meaningful, as today we will be recognized with our efforts, our contributions to DepEd that made not only DepEd, that not only your school, but especially to the hearts of your learners. They are, ang ato mga learners mga yun, they are the final shoot of our activity. Now, with the slogan of Pinoy, not only not Pinoy, slogan of our present concurrent president right now, si Duterte, si Duterte. Ang kanyang slogan, his advocacy is build, build, build. So, muna siya, this time we are not building only structures, but with your work, we build a link, or we build bridges, not only from your building to the next building, or not only from this station to the next station, but we are building relationships wherein we are putting DepEd, we are putting your school closest to the hearts of our stakeholders. Did you find that? Did you see that? No? Nakita niyo na nga, usahay bisag ulo, muduol sa mga tao, pero tinod. Kaya usahay na mga bang politiko nga mga insulto po. Pero wala na sa tuwa. Ato ada balibad ang atong kontra. So that's the slogan. That's the advocacy of Pinoy. No? Ganong Pinoy man yun. No? Because Pinoy his advocacy was matuwid na daan. Di ba? Kang Noynoy, I forgot na kay Noynoy, kay kasi kang Kore, katong kamot sa Kore, people power mo itong advocacy ni Kore. But this time, so with the present president right now, at least nga we conjugated his advocacy to our work in our division of Davao Occidental. So to all of us, no, kanatong tanan, I am happy to welcome all of us. Mayong buntag sa tanan, madyaw kalamdag sa kadig, no? Sa kadig, no? Or masulom, no? Masulom mo na Sir Joseph. So happy to welcome all of us, and probably I think this activity that we're going to have will just last for around 3 or more or less 3 hours lang. And Ibiang, libre mo na sa snacks, Biang, no? Okay. Libre lunch. Katong dili maminaw, dili by lunch. Mo to Biang, mo to ingon mo ganina nga dili daw pa kanon. Okay, so kanatong tanan, thank you for listening and good morning.
Thank you so much, Sir Felix. And once again, we would like to recognize the presence of our SGOD Chief, Sir Nilo L. Octura, and our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Antonio P. De Los Reyes. At this moment, we will not be waiting for long. We will hear the message from none other than our brilliant Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Antonio P. De Los Reyes.
Miss Amabel, Emperador, our SGOD chief, who is very happy today. I don't know, he has been inspired so much of something else. Nilo Octora, my brotherhood, fellowship. Beside him is another brotherhood in the Katipunan. Our CID chief, Felix Anticristo. I browsed my downloaded files, and the first manuscript that I found is The Altar of Secrets, written by Aris Rufo. And Aris Rufo died in 2013. That is why he could no longer be reputed of his accounts of that manuscript, The Altar of Secrets. That was distributed by President Rudy Duterte every time that he speaks before a crowd. My dear friends, our stakeholders, partners, to represent our schools division superintendent, Dr. Lorenzo Mendoza, I'd like you to know that our schools division superintendent, Dr. Lorenzo Mendoza, instructed to me last night that he is attending a very important meeting with the Department of Interior and Local Government today related to IATF and other pressing issues about and safety management amidst COVID-19 pandemic. Anyway, he'll be delivering a video message anytime today for the understanding of our stakeholders. My friends, let me illustrate my message by way of expounding that working together produces great achievements, and it's the power of collaboration. In this program, we are recognizing the collective efforts of our development partners, not only in the context of DepEd, but that is in the light of community development and growth for people who have been served by the Department of Education. Yesterday, we had a meeting with some of the provincial officials commissioned by our Honorable Provincial Governor, Claudio Bautista, with Dr. Lorenzo Mendoza, myself, and Nick Nabaha. We came up with mutual consensus of the utilization of the 2021 Special Education Fund. Why I cite that kind of event that we attended yesterday? In fact, with the very sane, very competent provincial officials, they were able to peruse the budget proposal of the division office through the authority of the schools division superintendent about the 2021 Special Education Fund. And our schools division superintendent, shared an expanded policy in the utilization of such fund extracted from real property. And one of the project initiatives that I shared with those provincial officials is our project initiative for the construction and the establishment of our DepEd Food Technology Center. And before you today, I'd like to acknowledge Ms. Logo, who is the will be the future project manager of our DepEd Food Technology Center, which will be housed at Mariano Peralta National High School. Where is Feby? Feby. Now, Feby informed me that there is now, in fact, we also informed our counterparts at the provincial office that by seeking funds, I'd like you to know that we don't have funds. That project doesn't have funds at all. We will only generate funds through our stakeholders. Our schools division superintendent has committed 2.6 million, perhaps through the division funds for next year. And our counterpart has committed that she is going to persuade the Honorable Governor to provide additional 5 million for the project. And we are hoping if, and only if, we'll be able to meet Congresswoman Ma'am Lorna Bandigan. We'll also propose to her another project, which if she will, then as long as she will be able to understand the purpose, then we'll be able to have their blessings to fund our future project initiative. Take note, my friends, we don't have funds, and that's the power of collaboration. One of the important elements of collaboration and building partnerships is complementary capacity, improving the capacity to complement with others. We have our own resources as DepEd. We have our strength and weakness. Nevertheless, those things like that should not stop us from achieving great projects in the near future. Power of collaboration, working together, even around the world. If you are attending international forum, you may hear different collaborative efforts from academe, from development practitioners, from educational leaders, and any other global leaders at that. Collaboration is the key towards achieving extra superior achievement for our children. We are not only limited to provide basic literacy. Do you believe that DepEd is only for basic literacy? To teach them English, science, and math? I don't think so. DepEd is here as a development partner with other development organizations. I mean, not only private, including public organizations. Our common belief that we are Department of Education, then we teach math and science. And it is very sad that recent international assessment findings, our Philippine children are the lowest in terms of achievement performance in the world. Are you informed that the trends in international science and math study provided us very saddening results? Trends in international mathematics and science study provided us that our grade 4 and grade 8 Randy, very poor in math, reading, writing. That's in general. That's the general phenomenon in the Philippines today. And I know very well that no less than our DepEd secretary knows about it. And we are all education leaders, PSDS, EPS, division chief, school head. Then, why that kind of unacceptable findings had been shown before the world that the Philippine children are not doing well in any other achievement assessment? And with all our resources, the might of the Department of Education, the power that we have, and the opportunities that we are linking for all these years. And yet the result. I'm not saying that it is the general observation of the DepEd division of Davao Occidental. That is not my point. My point is, why with all those resources and competent school heads, dynamic educational leadership, stakeholders, and yet the achievement, performance is undesirable? Can you not make any reflection about it, my friend? They're saying that it takes a village, the entire village, to educate the child. It's easily said than done. And what have we done for our children? The next generation will be, again, another problematic generation. Why? Because they have very poor comprehension skill, reading skill, and the capacity to survive. By the way, one of the requests of our counterparts yesterday is for them to be helped in advocating population management. I know population management is the expertise of Randy. Rand, you're the expert in terms of population management or family planning. Or CID chief, who is a cardinal of population management. We are being requested, Dr. Lorenzo Mendoza, that we have to help the Commission on Population in advocating for family planning and to address teen pregnancy. Why that? Because the two suicide incidents were shared to them. You were informed about the two incidents of suicide. One was caused by family condition. The other one was caused by teen pregnancy. And Region 11, according to the data of the Commission on Population, is the highest in terms of teen pregnancy cases in the Philippines. That's why they have been alarmed. The Commission on Population with the provincial government, our provincial population officer, municipal population officers are alarmed that Region 11 is the top, the valedictorian of the teen pregnancy cases in the Philippines. And what is our job as DepEd? I suggested during our meeting that our in charge of the school guidance program and in charge of the social studies, including we have from SGOD, Chip Nilo, who is in charge of the what is that? Youth formation program. Who is that? Si Reverend Balagtas? Nelson Balagtas. No. Si as if that I find him like a parish priest or a minister or a bishop, and you are the cardinal, a pope. We have to help. We have to assist our the Commission on Population in advocating for population management issues. We receive collaterals. We will distribute them to you. Help us post them in your respective schools. Is that very clear, my friend? And you also educate our children to avoid those practices as early as their age. In other words, we can make many things out of collaboration. As I've said, complementary to complement other government agencies. I've worked, when I was still a municipal administrator then, of Nabunturan, I worked with the Office of the Mayor. That's one of my tasks, to collaborate with other stakeholders. I represented the local chief executive in all development meetings, and I experienced how powerful recognizing your weakness and translate that into strength. True leadership and the power of influence. If you have that, you can lead the way and change the course of local governance relative to your development objectives. And if you have the vision to achieve great things in the way you do, then we can achieve those things together. So we are fortunate that we have stakeholders like you. You are not only our colleagues, but you are our stakeholders as well. So upon recognizing your efforts, we are privileged to have you with the Department of Education. Your presence and cooperation cement that kind of performance DepEd Division of Davao Occidental has desired for all of us. My friends, let me stress the fact that through other project configuration, in fact, even China, have you observed the great rival of the United States, China, is into Belt and Road Initiative? What is that? Despite that China has all the billions of dollars, now they have $30 trillion reserved. China. One of the provinces of China, Guangdong province, launched the $55 billion Belt and Road Initiative. If you're interested as a country, you can collaborate with China in terms of economic investments. If you don't have money, you have the resources other than money, then you can work with China. And they're demonizing China. Why United States is demonizing China? Why? Because China now is the rise of the Middle Kingdom. You know what I mean? Even greatest nation in the world is working with the World Health Organization. Other advanced nations are into collaboration because they have admitted that they cannot work alone. You have European Union. Now Great Britain is about to exit from the European Union. What is the platform behind European Union? Multilateral approach. What do you mean by multilateral approach? It means to say collaboration. Even at the international stage, collaboration, cooperation. And one of these days, I am dreaming that I'll be able to participate in the cooperative endeavor of the Philippine government to other countries. One of these days. I am seeing the future, that the future will be very, very productive, and hoping that I'll be given the chance to speak for the Philippine government to another government organization. And I believe that through diplomatic, multilateral approach, we can make things very great for our country. So my friends, congratulations for your achievements and your contributions to the Department of Education. Hoping that your cooperation will not end up with very low achievement rate, but will improve further the expectation. The gold standard is we have to improve the capacity of our children to survive. Nevertheless,
place, Benjamin V. Bautista Sr., National High School. And for the first place, they're also our third placer in the regional level, Heraclio Casco Memorial National High School, headed by Sir Jason De Los Reyes. Department of Education Division of Davao Occidental awards a plaque of recognition for the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages, elementary level. 5th place, Kidadan Elementary School. 4th place, Fred Johnson Elementary School. 3rd place, TFS of Macalong Elementary School. 2nd place, Little Baguio Elementary School. 'Once again, now on stage, our 3rd placer from TFS of Macalong Elementary School. And 2nd place, Little Baguio Elementary School. First place, Jose Timbol Senior Central Elementary School. For the winners of the 2020 Partnership Building Awards Program, Kidadan Elementary School got 1,500 pesos as well. Fred Johnson got 1,500 pesos. TFS of Macalong got 2,000 pesos. Little Baguio Elementary School got 3,000 pesos. And Jose Timbol Senior Central Elementary School got 4,000 pesos as their cash award. And for the secondary level, fifth place goes to Ticulo National High School with a cash prize of 1,500 pesos. For fourth place, Bashawan National High School with a cash award of 1,500 pesos. Third place, Pedro Mariscal National High School. And the cash award is 2,000 pesos. Second place, Dimolok Valley National High School with a cash award of 3,000 pesos. And finally, the top one for the secondary, Mariano Peralta National High School with a cash award of 4,000 pesos. The cash will be downloaded, but we would like to request the school head to please see Ma'am Caballero for the payroll, so you can sign on the payroll. Okay. Each event will receive 10 pails of paint, Nippon paint. Schools Division of Davao Occidental Plaque of Recognition is awarded to Mariano Peralta National High School as highest generated resources 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages, given this 15th day of December 2020 at Division of Davao Occidental Gymnasium, Lacaron, Malita, Davao Occidental. Signed, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. And by the way, for the jingle contest, the winners got 1,500 pesos each for the 6th and the 5th placer, and for the 4th, as well as for the 4th placer. For the 3rd placer, which is Occidental Senior Central Elementary School, got 2,000 pesos, and the 2nd got 3,000 pesos, and Heraclio Casco Memorial National High School got 4,000 pesos. Another recognition is given to for actively facilitated the tax incentives program for stakeholders, donors pursuant to RA 8525, known as Adopted School Program Act, 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages, given this 15th day of December 2020 at Division of Davao Occidental Gymnasium, Lacaron, Malita, Davao Occidental, Philippines. Signed, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6. The recognition is given to John Martin Johnson National High School with their partner, Rafael O. Corporal. The same recognition is given to Fishing Village Comprehensive National High School with their partner, Ana Laura Bautista. Recognition is also given to Mana Central Elementary School with their partner, Grace P.G. Octura. And another recognition is given to Corona A. Cabanilla National High School with their partner, Rosemary Lianco. At this moment, we will be giving the certificate of lack of recognition is awarded to Benjamin D. Bautista Senior National High School as the most sustained school in cleanliness, orderliness, and best implementation of the minimum DepEd health and safety standards. 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. This recognition is given to, once again, Benjamin P. Bautista Senior National High School, headed by Ma'am Euphemia C. Kamahala. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 11, Sus Division of Davao Occidental, Lacaron, Malita, Davao Occidental. Certificate of recognition is awarded to Sir Joseph C. Joseph for his valuable contribution of his innovation in the simplification on the preparation of AIP, APP, PPMP, in which this helps the school to be more efficient. Given this 15th day of December 2020 at the Department of Education Division of Davao Occidental, Lacaron, Malita, Davao Occidental. Signed, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, Schools Division Superintendent. Allow me please to read the certificate of recognition for each of these names that I'll be calling. Recognition is hereby given to Dr. Randy L. Peñaroya as Public Schools Division Superintendent for his exemplary performance and contribution to the achievements of the following awards. Heraclio Casco Memorial National High School, 3rd place in 2020 Regional Brigada Escuela Jingle Contest, and 1st place in 2020 Division Brigada Escuela Jingle Contest. Jose Tipo Senior Central Elementary School, 3rd place in 2020 Division Brigada Escuela Jingle Contest, and top 1 during the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. Signed, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6. Certificate of recognition is also given to Sir Joel A. Villahermosa for his exemplary performance and contribution to the achievements of Fred Johnson Elementary School as top 4 during the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. given this 15th day of December 2020 at Division of Davao Occidental. Certificate of recognition is also given to Dr. Ladislao T. Agawin for his exemplary performance and contribution to the achievements of Bashawan National High School as top 4 during the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. Certificate of recognition is given to Jesus Q. Las Cunha for his exemplary performance and contribution to the achievements of the Moloc Valley National High School as top 2 and TFS of Macalong Elementary School as top 3 during the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. Recognition is also given to Dr. Almer T. Davis for his exemplary performance and contribution to the achievements of Alberto Olarte Senior National High School and Mapila Central Elementary School in Sarangani District, garnered 5th place in the 2020 Brigada Escuela Jingle Contest. Any representative of Dr. Davis? Certificate of recognition is given to Fe Arlene B. Laganse for her exemplary performance and contribution to the achievements of Mariano Peralta National High School as top 1 during the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. Certificate of recognition is given to Irma P. Sulfot for her exemplary performance and contribution to the achievement of the following awards. Ticulo National High School 6th place in 2020 Division Brigada Escuela Jingle Contest and top 5 in 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. Yana Elementary School 4th place and Little Baguio Elementary School top 2. Finally, certificate of recognition is given to Antonita E. Corpus for her exemplary performance and contribution to the achievements of the following awards. Benjamin B. Bautista, Senior National High School 2nd place in 2020 Division Brigada Escuela Jingle Contest. Jose Timbol Senior Central Elementary School top 1 during the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages. Any representative of Ma'am Sulfot, please? Thank you, gentlemen. At this juncture, we will be viewing the videos that have been collated by Ma'am Teresita T. Caballero. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you. You deserve a round of applause. And while waiting for the video, let me just inform you that we will be live patched by the regional awarding today. We are just awaiting for our turn.
Caldero, Sesto 4, Assistant Regional Director, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. Student Composers, Gian Elijah S. Sahol of Barayong National High School Division, Davao del Sur. Lawrence Geraldo Nabre, Arabella Kate Bilirin of Barayong National High School Division, Davao del Sur. Teacher Coaches, Mr. Chris A. Aquino, Mr. Ernesto J. Soberano Jr., Mr. Raymond S. Papa, and Mr. Roger J. Tabso. Department of Education Region 11 awards this plaque of recognition to Bernie G. Kilaton, Division Partnership Focal Person, Division of Davao del Sur, for his outstanding leadership as Division Partnership Focal Person in building partnerships and linkages amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Given the 15th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Dr. Evelyn R. Medaldero, Sesto 4, OIC Regional Director.
Bestowing the award to Davao del Sur Division, after which will be our division. So may I ask for the regional winners to please stay in the side of the stage so that paspasta, because we're only given 15 minutes to do so. As I've mentioned, I'd like to call in first Heraclio Casco Memorial National High School as a third placer.
During typhoons or when big waves occur, the school becomes flooded with seawater. When heavy rains also come, the school is filled with flood water as its ground is lower than those around.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, oh. Bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Tatag at tibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, bigisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada, eskwela, magkaisa, sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, salina mo ang barkada.
Pila na lamang kaadlaw. Ako lang ipangibalo Vida Central Elementary School. So isip usa ka magtutundo og Brigada Eskwela School Coordinator. Ang Vida Central Elementary School
Thank you, Dr. Jemima V. Galang. Department of Education, Region 11, awards this plaque of recognition to Heraclio Casco Memorial National High School, Division of Davao Occidental, as third place winner for 2020 Brigada Escuela Jingle Contest Regional Level. Signed, Evelyn R. Fetalvero, CESO 6, Assistant Regional Director, Officer in Charge, Office of the Regional Director. May we request Sir De Los Reyes, Sir Nilo Octura, and Sir Felix Antecristo to hand over the plaque, please. And once again, congratulations, Heraclio Casco Memorial National High School. They will also be receiving 3,000 pesos as cash award. Department of Education, Region 11 awards this plaque of recognition as top 5 in the elementary level on building partnerships and linkages, given this 15th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Dr. Evelyn R. Fetalvero, CESO 4, Assistant Regional Director, OIC Office of the Regional Director. Kidadan Elementary School, top 5. Top 4, Fred Johnson Elementary School. Top 3, TFS of Macalong Elementary School. Top 2, Little Baguio Elementary School. Top 1, Jose Timbal Senior Central Elementary School. Again, top 3, TFS of Macalong Elementary School. Top 2, Little Baguio Elementary School. Top 1, Jose Timbal Senior Central Elementary School. The same citation and recognition is given to top 5 secondary level. Top 5, Ticolon National High School. Top 4, Bashawan National High School. Top 3, Pedro Mariscal National High School. Dimolok Valley National High School. Top 1, Mariano Peralta National High School. Department of Education Region 11 awards this plaque of recognition to Elvira A. Labis, Division Partnership Focal Person, Division of Davao Occidental, for her outstanding leadership as Division Partnership Focal Person on building partnerships and linkages amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Given this 15th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines, signed Dr. Evelyn R. Fetalvero, CESO 4, OIC Regional Director. Another plaque of recognition is given to Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Davao Occidental, for his outstanding leadership on building partnerships and linkages to advance the education and safety of teachers and learners amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Given this 15th day of December 2020 in Davao City, Philippines. Signed, Dr. Evelyn R. Fetalvero, CESO 6, OIC Regional Director. Once again, congratulations to all of you. And tap your shoulders for a good job done. At this moment, we will be hearing a message from our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6.
Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. Much to my desire to be here today for this very important occasion that we recognize our schools. Good day, everyone. Much to my desire to be here today for this very important occasion that we recognize our schools for their efforts in bringing all the necessary resources in support of all the needs of our teachers and learners, especially during these trying times. But because of a pressing concern of a very important meeting with the head of the province and the head of other national government agencies, I am not attending physically, but rest assured that my heart is with you, it bleeds with you, and in my heart resides my desire to be always in the presence of the men and women of Davao Occidental, particularly the Department of Education, because I know that my support means something to all our endeavors. But I know that with the presence of our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, the chiefs of SGOD and CID, our SEPs in Resource Mobilization, Elvira Labis, and EPS Teresita Caballero, and all the BSDSS and the school heads are here today for this very important occasion of recognizing all your efforts. This is not only a division, but also a regional recognition. So to everyone, accept my warmest congratulations, and may you always be doing the best for all our schools, for our learners, and for the entire community in realizing all our visions to make or to contribute to the province of endless possibilities. I would like also to thank our regional people, headed by our Regional Director, Evelyn R. Vitalvero, our Assistant Regional Director, Maria Ines Asuncion, the Chief of the ESSD, Dr. Noy Hua, and all his personnel for this very laudable awarding ceremonies afforded to all our men and women in the Department of Education, particularly to those who are giving their full hearts and full support in all the programs and projects of the department. My pleasant greetings to everyone. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
And thank you so much to all the viewers from the regional office. Back to you, Dr. Galang. At this moment, we will be viewing or we will be hearing the winner of the Brigada Escuela jingle, none other than from Heraclio Casco Memorial National High School.
Check. Check, hello.
Hello, mic test. Mula Batanes hanggang Hulo, sama-sama sa bayanang Pilipino,
Hindi mapik ng tunos ang kasiyahan na dala ng pagkakaisa.
tayo nang magbrigada, tara nang magkaisa. Tayo nang magbrigada, tara nang magsama-sama. Tayo nang magbrigada, tayo nang magbayanihan na. Tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan. Dali ng kaibigan at buong pamilya,
Silid-aralan ay linisin na. Gawing handa ang pangalawang tahanan. Tayo nang magbrigada, tara nang magkaisa. Tayo nang magbrigada, tara nang magsama-sama. Tayo nang magbrigada, tayo nang magbayanihan na. Tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan.
Thank you so much. That was really wonderful. No wonder you won the first prize. Congratulations. And at this moment, since this is a collaboration, this is an awarding for the efforts that you have exerted because you have collaborated with the community. It is just but rightful that we will hear inspirational messages from our leaders from this province. Well, I just heard that they just wanted to congratulate each one of you and thank you for all the efforts that you have extended. We would just like to recognize the efforts and the assistance that have been given to us by our provincial leaders. Honorable Claude P. Bautista, our governor. Honorable Franklin P. Bautista, our Vice Governor, and Madam Lorna P. Bautista Bandigan, our Congresswoman in the Sloan District of the province of Davao Occidental. Before we proceed to the words of gratitude, we will be hearing another insightful words from our ASDS.
Thank you, Miss Emperador. This is to lobby. Again, I've told you we don't have funds, and this is the right time that we have to lobby for our projects. I'd like to appeal to our PSDS. While you are preparing for your 2021 budget to be funded out of the Special Education Fund, please provide a little funding assistance for our project. At least, Joel, I'm asking you to propose for 300,000 pesos. Just propose it. And if you need some project details, we'll provide you. Randy, another 300,000. Last, Jess, please help us in your educational, special education fund. Propose for another 300,000. How much? What amount can you recommend? Go back to 300,000. So I expect that lobbying before our local chief executives. By the way, I am planning to meet the municipal mayors during the League of the Municipalities of the Philippines meeting. Who is our president? Mayor Bautista. So I will be seeking attendance. I am requesting Ibiang to facilitate our meeting with the LMP. The time is so precious. So we have to generate support from the local governments, not only from DepEd. So this is, again, a partnership undertaking. So Joel, is that a approve na, boss? 1 million. 1 million. 300,000. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The project will move on with your persistence. I believe we still have the turning over of, we will now be turning over the transistor for the ALS radio for RBI modalities for the 3 districts. May I ask Ma'am Marcia May Ibahan to hand over these radios. May I ask Sir De Los Reyes, Sir Felix Anticristo, and Sir Nilo L. Octura to turn over these radios, these transistors for the ALS RBI modalities. We have, I'd like to call on the PSDS from Malita East District. We have Ma'am Antonita Corpus. She around? Malita West District, Sir Jesus Q. Lascunia. The last one we have Malita North District. For Malita East, they will be receiving 85. Malita West, they will be receiving 60, and Malita North will be receiving 120. This is from Malita West, and we have Malita North as well. I'd like to call Malita East District, so they'll be receiving 85 transistor radio. Any representative from Malita East? And also, we have medical beam scale. This will be awarded to the highest generated resources. That is Mariano Peralta National High School. Again, I'd like to call the highest generated resources, Mariano Peralta National High School, for the medical beam scale. be distributing medical boxes for the top one for elementary, that's Jose Timbo Senior Central Elementary School, and top one from secondary, Dimolok Mariana Peralta National High School. Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to, in grateful appreciation for her distinguished support as program monitoring in the secondary school level during the 2020 Division Building Partnerships and Linkages implementation. Given this 15th day of December 2020 at Division of Davao Occidental Gymnasium, Lacaron, Malita, Davao Occidental, signed Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6, Cus Division Superintendent. This certificate is given to Teresita T. Caballero, Benjan N. Basilisco, Elvis Ryan Milian, Roderick Lutang, Justin Brian Villarias, Ariel Bautista as videographer, Kier Tanya as video editor, King Arthur Torrejano as streaming in charge, Kier Tanya as video editor, April Joy A. Asombrado as registration and lay making in charge, Zaina Pulalon, Remar M. Behuna, venue preparation and restoration, Arnel Loqueño, venue preparation and restoration, Nelson Q. Lengamen, venue preparation and restoration, again, April Joy, Albert Diaz, venue preparation and restoration, Carl Amasol, venue preparation and restoration, Elvira A. Labis, Division Partnership Focal Person, and yours truly. Once again, congratulations and thank you so much for everybody whose hands have helped in making this activity a successful one. At this moment, we will be hearing the words of gratitude or the closing remarks by none other than our SGOD Chief, Sir Nilo L. Octura.
Thank you, Ma'am Dot. To our SDS, Dr. Lorenzo Mendoza, to the person behind the altar, Dr. Antonio de los Reyes, altar, to Chief Felix Anticristo, to the organizer of this activity, Mami Biang, with Ma'am Tits, to the TWG, who made this program a success, to all of you who are here, and the awardee of this Building Partnership and Linkages program. Good morning. May buntag. Hinay na yung buntag, abay na kayo na ng award. Pero ang kwarta wala pa. A morning meal will make us full. A morning hello will make us smile. But a morning prayer will make our day complete. So, ganiha si Mami Biang balog text sa kuha ba nga, asa na ka? Yun ako, closing pa man eh. So, I thought nga ang closing program, unya pa alas 5. So, but then, naanaman ni siya. So, after this, we'll be going to Malita East with the SDS for the capacity building. So, we know that we have made a great difference in your individual station. So, I would say that you have a success story in your own field. So, you become successful, but remain humble. Be focused and smart. Keep sharing with integrity. So, it is important to create strategic and tactical partnership. More partners are not always better. Ask yourself, what group or individual is best placed to help communicate your advocacy or our advocacy around routine strengthening? Think about the right partnership to complement your resources needs, filling your gaps, and etc. So if we want to have a successful partnership, we have to choose well who will be our partners. We have to share a planning process to get them involved and manage and maintain the partnership aron to sustain our efforts. So, and lastly, allow me to share with you what is in the Philippians 4:9. Moro gini ako ang kasagaran nga makuan ba, ma-remember. Whatever you have learned or received or heard, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you always. Amen. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. And definitely we will choose our partners, the one that will travel or journey with us in achieving our goals. This ends our activity for this morning for today. Our lunch is ready at that side of this venue. And let me part you with these words from Jim's Davao. You need to be aware of what others are doing, and that's what we're doing now. Applaud their efforts, and that's what we just did. Acknowledge their successes and encourage them in their pursuits. When we all help one another, everybody wins. Once again, this is your Master of Ceremonies, Doris Amabel R. Emperador, saying good day.
Amidst the new normal brought by the COVID-19 pandemic worldwide, the Department of Education upholds its mission of ensuring that learning must continue.
The Schools Division of Davao Occidental amplifies its clarion call to move on and move forward because edukasyon posible sa Davao Occidental.
From the islands to island, Davao Occidental together with the local communities work hand in hand to reach students from remote areas. In the coastal areas of Santa Maria East District, teachers cross 3 coastal areas through their Bangka Paaralan project. This aimed to increase opportunities in reading and writing amidst the pandemic. Meanwhile, in Malita West District, teachers also reach students from geographically isolated and devastated area through the Tribal Filipino School. The Schools Division of Davao Occidental remains steadfast in its vision in turning your vision into realities amidst the pandemic. Para sa mga bata, para sa bayan.
Mula sa sangay ng Davao Occidental, Region 11. This is Aubrey Sano, handang isip, handa bukas.
Access granted.
Impending enemy that cares not for gender, age, or ethnicity was on the horizon.
To address this crisis, I placed the entire country under a state of public health emergency.
Sabi natin, ipagpatuloy pa rin natin ang edukasyon dahil the children cannot wait, education cannot wait.
We have to beat the crisis by giving support as to the unhampered implementation of the several programs of the Department of Education, like the Brigada Square.
Embrace the new normal. achieving a healthy living school and infuse a healthy culture of life inside the house. I am very sure that this is a kind of a stress reliever for us. No? This stress reliever maybe gives us an habit to go out.
Let us kick off this Davao 2020 marching event.
Just right and finally that we recognize the importance of our well-being and holistic development, especially during this period of crisis. During this period of crisis.
Relating with each other, a way of understanding, a way of putting our own biases with the biases of everyone. Meaning, we seek cooperation, we seek unity, we seek achievement of all.
If you can maintain this up to the end of the school year, then I'm going to give you an award. So that's a promise, I'll give you an award at the end of the school year. Till nakita na ko with the goodness if you are going to give me, the follow ninyo, then I'll give you the award at the end of the school year. But that's a promise, that's a promise, that's a pledge.
By virtue of the authorities vested in me, as the Division Superintendent of the Division of Davao Occidental, I declare this Danga open!
Education at least started here in the compound of my father. My father, William Joyce Sr.
So, all-in-one activity. So this is what I like. No? Kanang dili ta magsayang og kanang isa lang ka activity buhaton.
But then he was able to put up a bamboo school dito, 1-2 room lang. Just across yung nandyan after the bridge. Nandito na umpisa talaga ang education na program ng Barangay Lapuan.
Everyone who attended, supported, assisted, and celebrated with us in this 5th founding anniversary of Luisa Joyce Malyari. Thank you very much.
Good morning and welcome to the virtual culmination program of our Division Reading Month celebration here in the Schools Division of Davao Occidental. I am Gage Linkages from Malita East District.
And I'm ILT Bautista from Santa Maria East District. What a great way to celebrate the joys and wonders of reading through this culmination activity.
That's right, Sir Ariel. And I'm very excited because in this culmination activity, we will witness different multimedia presentations that will surely entertain us. And of course, stories that will give us moral lessons.
Wow, that's exciting. And to add to the excitement, we will also listen to 3 stories written in languages such as English, Filipino, and Mother Tongue. And this will be read by our teachers and administrators from different districts of our division. So better watch out for Mom and Sir later.
That sounds fun, Sir Ariel. As they say, reading is for everyone, which includes young and young at heart. I can't wait to listen to all the stories prepared for us today.
I totally agree with you, Mom Gay. This will surely be a fun-filled and meaningful reading month culmination. Mom Gay, let's now listen to the overview of the National Reading Month celebration and let's find out what are the reasons why we annually observe this wonderful celebration.
Here's Mr. Christian Osana from Fishing Village Comprehensive National High School for the overview. Let's all watch this.
Pursuant to the Regional Memorandum Number 224 Series of 2020, the 2020 National Reading Month celebration, the Division of Davao Occidental proudly presents this virtual reading exhibit. This will showcase talents of the local teacher writers, photographers, videographers, and broadcasters, as well as the school leaders of this school's division office. This is in connection with the DepEd's commitment to provide quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating basic education for all, and to respond to the challenge of bawat bata bumabasa. This endeavor supports the implementation of the K-12 basic education program, with the Department of Education's cause in continuously fulfilling its mandate to produce productive and responsible citizens equipped with essential competencies and skills for lifelong learning, and with the challenge of making every learner a proficient reader. The school's division office of Davao Occidental advocates to reach the learners, even those who are in the last mile schools, to raise their level of awareness to the significance of learning to read and reading to learn, and consequently raise their reading proficiency through this computer-generated activity. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Davao Occidental Reading Exhibit.
Thank you, Sir Christian. Now, let's listen to a message from our school's division superintendent of Davao Occidental, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6.
Make reading a habit. Is a child bound to develop all his potentials in this world where we need children, where we need learners who are readers? Why is reading very important? We can write well through massive reading. We can speak well through massive reading. So reading can really help us to understand more about a particular topic, to tell more about what we want to tell with the facts that we are going to provide, and with all the ideas that you want people to understand, that you want people to know, that you want people to be dissuaded, people you want to follow your advocacy, and people that you want to continue what you have started. It is very important that all children, all learners will be able to read well, to read with comprehension, so that there will be a nation for that purpose that will look for the development of a holistic person. Reading as a means, reading as an instrument, reading as a tool can make a child to fulfill his full potential and to make a school fulfill its purpose of teaching our children on how to reason out in this highly developing world of work. So in this particular endeavor that we have, this reading exhibit, I am very confident that we will be able to get the attention, to provide our participants, to provide all our learners with the kind of reading materials that they need, so that they will be able to appreciate all of these efforts that will help them to continue in their studies, even if we are now under this pandemic COVID-19. This pandemic COVID-19 should not stop us from doing this kind of activity, because our main purpose in doing so is to further develop not only the reading skills of our students, but their potentials as a whole, so that they will become relevant in their role as nation builders, in their role as future leaders and movers of this nation, for us to come out victorious
despite of all the challenges that we are facing as of the moment. So I would like to congratulate everyone for the effort that you have been doing and we still be doing until such time that we will be able to turn all our visions into realities. Padayon lang gud kita dahil dito sa Davao Occidental, edukasyon posible.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, SESU 6, our Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Davao Occidental Division. As we all gear toward achieving our goal to see that bawat bata bumabasa, our different public schools district supervisors came up with different initiatives to achieve this goal. Let's all witness how the Sarangani and Malita North districts successfully implemented their respective reading programs in these videos. Let's all watch this.
What would life be if you can't read? Imagine if you couldn't read the direction on the child's bottle of medication or couldn't even read the questions on a job application. What would your day-to-day life be like? How would it be different? How will you survive in the real world?
Reading is one of the necessary skills that need to be addressed and prioritized. With the overwhelming number of frustrated readers, the Division of Davao Occidental has implemented a reading program dubbed the Reading Travails, training for reading advancement via the acquisition of intelligence or lifelong learning scheme. The reading program targets the following skills, which are oral language, phonological awareness, phonetics, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension. It is gearing towards eliminating non-readers and frustrating readers, raising the learner's level of reading proficiency in this division in response to the hamon Bawat Bata Bumabasa initiative of the Department of Education.
The pandemic has significant interruption of students' learning, leaving them hanging on a thread to cope with desired competencies.
Some students haven't fully developed reading skills, which is considered vital in the contemporary world.
The Sarangani district conducted the 8-week reading intervention program across the 12 barangays of the municipality.
Since the municipality is COVID-free and placed under general community quarantine, a face-to-face teaching learning is being implemented. Dr. Almer T. Davis, the Public Schools District Supervisor of Sarangani District, has appealed with the Municipal Mayor Honorable Virginia P. Kawa conducts the reading activity. Teachers must strictly follow minimum health standards like wearing face masks, physical distancing, washing hands, sanitizing the surroundings, and strictly observing the said intervention.
The surmounting effort and undeniable dedications of Sarangani teachers on the reading implementation program amidst the pandemic has captured the attention of GMA and featured on their news program 24 Oras.
The 16 schools teachers have worn their armor of strength, passion, dedication, and patience despite the distance and unfavorable conditions. Some teachers have to walk 5 kilometers slippery roads, cross the channel, and climb the mountains. Teachers coordinated on the respective barangays. The parents of the target learners received a formal letter resulted to 95% participation rate in the reading program. With the assistance of the different leaders in each barangay, they have selected the place near the learner's home. During the activity, teachers briefly explained the course and explained its significance. Kirk Vincent Caballero, a teacher of Mabila Central Elementary School, was assigned at Barrio Site at Barangay Mabila. He was handling 12 pupils classified as frustration readers. The Travails is the special program in bridging the gap in the reading and comprehension skills, he said.
As a teacher, teaching an impoverished area is very tough. Looking through the eyes of the pupils, that you can see that they're enduring the difficulties of life. They cannot focus on studies, especially in reading and comprehension. However, thanks to the DepEd Davao Occidental, that they initiated the Travails program, which the Travails program is a beneficial program in bridging the gap of the pupils to their reading and comprehension skills.
The reading implementation program has made a positive impact to our students. Since we are now embracing the new normal, students can now comprehend the text in their learning modules. Thus, it is very effective.
These are just some of the experiences of the teachers. Their sufferings are worth emulating in rendering their services for the learners of Sarangani. They have poured their blood and sweat to see their learners acquire one of the necessary language skills, which is reading.
Karon kay kabalo naman ko magbasa, dili na ko maglisod og answer sa mga. Iya masin kay mabasa sa terang classmate ko.
As we conducted the reading program, the children are very eager to learn how to read. The learners show interest and longingness with their teacher because they haven't met for a long period of time since the class was interrupted. Their excitement on the activities are evident, and they are so happy with the face-to-face interaction wherein they participate actively with the teacher during the session. The Sarangani District Teacher's goal for this program is for students read and to love reading. They want for learners to realize that reading is the best entertainment and recreation. The significance of reading is in great demand in today's world with so much discovered despite divisive forces.
The parents have also shared their thoughts on the impact of the reading program to their children.
Isip usa ka ginikanan, dako akong kalipay kay pinaagi kining programaha. Dili babag ang pandemya sa pagpadayon sa pagtuon sa akong mga anak, ilabi na sa pagbasa.
Yung programa nito, maandam sa mga ikaskulara matag ito.
As noted by One World Literacy Foundation, the more a person reads, the more educated they become. It is an essential milestone in life of any child since it is the prerequisite to success.
After the 8 weeks of implementing the program, the students have shown remarkable progress on their skills and performance.
Travails is just the beginning, and it must not stop here. The Rusin program must go with the incorporated all through the educational plan. We should not surrender. We should keep on carrying the light, driving our students to the way of progress.
On behalf of Sarangani teachers, we advocate the importance of reading. Join us and let us save learners from drowning in depth of ignorance. Let us help each other because together we can save the future.
The coronavirus disease, or simply COVID-19, has brought the world in a full stop as it spreads across every nation, leaving people in intense fear and anxiety. Multitude of lives are affected, yet almost all industries are forced to halt their services. In the Philippines, a nationwide community quarantine was imposed, directing children to stay at their homes, yet classes were cut short to ensure the safety of our younger generations. But in spite of the pandemic, the strong determination of the Department of Education to improve literacy has reigned supreme. In light of the Bawat Bata Bumabasa, or the 3Bs initiative, the Schools Division of Davao Occidental, through the brave leadership of Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESA 6, Dr. Jinky B. Ferman, CESA, and Dr. Raymond S. Aquino had conceptualized their unique reading intervention program named Reading Travails. Implemented last June to August of this year, the Reading Travail stands for Training for Reading Advancement via the Acquisition of Intelligence for Lifelong Learning Scheme. An 8-week program which aimed to resume the reading intervention of the division through distance learning. There were numerous challenges which attempted to impede the program, but with the resourcefulness of our teachers, the division that hurdled these challenges yet led the program into its sweetest success. The teachers of the Malita North District with the leadership of Mrs. Fe-Erlene Dilaganse had made their concerted efforts to successfully implement the program. The Fishing Village Comprehensive National High School, with the supportive leadership of their school principal, Mrs. Elvira T. Failma, had used cell phones as their medium of intervention to their students. Every day, Mr. Christian J. Arpasana, a junior high school teacher, wakes up early just to call his student Jelloid for their regular reading travail session. With weeks of religious implementation, they found improvement on the reading skills of Jelloid.
Okay, Jelloid. The cat is on the mat.
The cat is on the mat.
Okay, Jelloid. Where is the cat?
It's on the mat.
Meanwhile, the Malita Central Elementary School, headed by their school principal, Mr. Abdul Gapor M. de Guzman, had a more technology-oriented approach in implementing the program. Because many of their parents and pupils have access online, they use the virtual platform to intervene with the reading skills of their pupils. Mrs. Arlene C. Mariano, master teacher too, was using her mobile phone connected online as she was teaching to her pupil the concept of synonyms and antonyms.
Gift. Very good. And jam. Very good. So, palakpakan. Congrats. Now, let's proceed sa next page. Okay. So, please the next page. You have there the synonym song. And then, what do we mean based from the example? Okay. Si talk, then speak. Parehas og meaning again, dili. So, how about the word infant and baby? Pareha, dili. Parehas. So,
undeniably, there will always be light in times of darkness. The pandemic may have suspended our physical activities, but it had not stopped our goals to enhance literacy and improve the lives of our children. COVID galang, teacher kami. From the Schools Division of Davao Occidental, we extend our greetings of a happy and safe reading month. May God bless us all. Sulong Edukalidad.
Wow! That was wonderful and inspiring. Kudos to all the hardworking men and women behind the success of the implementation of reading program in their respective districts. Once again, saludo kaayo mi sa inyong tanan. Kay gihatagan gyud ninyo og importansya ang pagbasa sa atong mga kabatan-unan. And speaking of pagbasa, let's go mother tongue. Ang atong unang sugilanon sa pinulungan nga Binisaya o Cebuano nga naguluhang ay salamat! Damgura! Ania si Mrs. Grace F. Calixto. Magtutudlo gikan sa Malita East District. Aron, basahon ang sugilanon. Tan-awon nato ni.
Mga bata, gusto mo maminaw o usa ka istorya? Sige, andam na ba mo? Kung andam na mo, ayaw na mong paglihok sa inyong mga lingkuranan.
Ma! Nisinggit sa kahadlok si Mario tungod kay wala siya'y makita pag mata niya. Gilugod niya iyang mata o gibuka-buka apan wala gihapon siya'y makita. Ngit-ngit kaayo ang palibot. Nitindog siya o hinay-hinay paingon sa bintana. Apan ang adlaw og mga tanom dili niya makita. Gihiram niya ang suga tupad sa bintana o gipasiga. Apan wala gihapon siya'y makita. Ma! Nisinggit siya pag-usam o gitawag ang iyang mama. Pero wala niya nadungog ang tingog sa tubag niya. Wala niya nadungog ang tuktukaok sa manok sa iyang papa. Wala niya nadungog ang mga bata paingon sa eskwelahan. Wala niya nadungog
ang pagpaandar sa motor sa iyang kuya paingon sa trabahoan. Wala niya nadungog ang mga motor ug sakyanan paingon sa eskwelahan. Wala ko'y makita! Wala ko'y madungog! Nihilak ug taman si Mario. Mario! Mario! Mata na! Naunsa man ka? Nakuyawan siya sa pangutana sa iyang mama. Nganong nihilak man ka? Mulahin na ka sa pag-eskwela. Mata! Mata na, Mario! Ingon sa iyang mama nga nakulbaan. Nakamata si Mario og nihalog sa iyang mama nga naghilak. Ay! Salamat! Damgura! Nagpasalamat si Mario sa Ginoo kay naa siya'y mata nga makakita og dalunggan para makadungog. Dali-dali nga niadto si Mario sa banyo aron maligo. Iyang gilimpyuhan og tarong ang iyang mga mata og dalunggan. Kay mapasalamaton siya sa mga bahin sa iyang lawas. Para ninyo mga bata, unsa kay nindot nguluhan sa atong ibasang istorya? Pwede! Ang uluhan din sa atong ibasang istorya ay salamat, Damgura! Aduna ko'y mga pipila ka mga pangutanang mga bata. Unang pangutana, unsang pangalan sa batang lalaki sa istorya? Tama! Si Mario! Ikaduhang pangutana, unsang naitabo sa damgo ni Mario? Tama! Nisinggit si Mario tungod kay nahadlok siya kay sa iyang pagmata wala na siyang nakita. Ikatulong pangutana, nganong nahadlok si Mario sa iyang damgo? Tama! Nahadlok siya tungod kay abi niya tinuod na ang naitabo siyang damgo. Ikaupat nga pangutana, unsang mahitabo kang Mario kung dili na siya makakita o dili na usab siya makadungog? Tama mga bata, kung dili na siya makakita, buta na ang iyahang mata. O kung dili na usab siya makadungog, diferensyado na usab ang iyang dalunggan. Ikalimang pangutana, kung ikaw si Mario, unsang imong buhaton, inigmatan nimo sa buntag? Tama! Manghilang usta para atong malimpyuhan ang atong mga mata. Mga bata, kinahanglan atong atimanon o atong amumahon ang atong lawas, atong kiningampingan. Naginaot ko mga bata nga aduna kamoy nakatunan sa atong gibasang istorya karon. Hangtod sa sunod ngayon atong panagkita. Dagan pa ko mga basahong istorya para kaninyo.
Member
Possible. To the circumspect yet resolved SDO head, SDS Lorenzo E. Mendoza Ceso 6. To the outspoken and charismatic second in command, ASDS Antonio P. De Los Reyes. To CID Chief Sir Felix Antecristo, and to the Education Program Supervisors in charge of reading, Dr. Raymond S. Aquino and Dr. Nelia Q. Madelo. To the Learning Resource in charge, Mr. Ernie E. Agsaulio and the Division LR team. To the prolific voice-over artist, Mr. Christian J. R. Pasana. To the storytellers, Mrs. Merlin M. Yacon and all PSDSs. To Mr. Norberto Core and all school principals. to Mrs. Mary Grace F. Calixto and all the teachers in the division of Davao Occidental. Most especially to the digital media and events TWG, who did the groundwork and all for the realization of this event. Benjen Basilisco, Event Director of STO. Ralph Wabenga, writer from Mariano Peralta National High School. Gay Jinli Cagas, host from Mana Central Elementary School. Ariel T. Bautista, host from Basawan National High School. Justin Bral Villarias, videographer of STO. Demetrio Jr. E. Barlizo, videographer from Edna Guillermo National High School. King Arthur Torrijano, videographer from Alberto Olarte National High School. Kier V. Tanya, soundman from Basawan National High School. Rhea A. Ampin, production coordinator from Alberto Olarte National High School. Abdul Ali Jeremy, production coordinator from Bulila National High School. Benly N. Basilisco, production stylist from Mariano Peralta National High School. Arnel Loqueño, set designer from Ticulon National High School. Ramar Behona, set designer from John Martin Johnson National High School. Fernando Jr. C. Lafuente, set designer from Palamid Elementary School. Gil Alcasarin, set designer from Benjamin Velasco Bautista Senior National High School. To everyone in this division, thank you very much. Mabuhay!
This time, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the following teachers. To Ma'am Eusebia Salvacion, photographer from Mariano Peralta National High School. To Sir Carlito C. Amazon and Sir Albert Jess, the set designer. And of course, to Sir Elvis Ryan Milan. Let us not forget to show to the world by making sure that we are in by using the following hashtags. It's hashtag Schools Division of Davao Occidental, hashtag Turning Your Visions into Realities, hashtag Sulong Edukalidad, and hashtag Edukasyong Posible sa Davao Occidental.
And please do not forget to follow and like us at our official Facebook page, Schools Division of Davao Occidental. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's still Schools Division of Davao Occidental.
Sir Ariel, like any other story that we read, we always arrive at the part where it reads the end. But it doesn't mean that we need to stop exploring the wonders and joys of reading.
And let's continue to read, and read more. And let's help hand in hand in achieving our dream. Bawat bata bumabasa. Thank you very much for joining us today. This has been your host, Ariel Bautista.
And this is Gay Jenny Cagas para sa Edukasyong Posible sa Davao Occidental. This is the virtual culmination program of the National Reading Month celebration. Hanggang sa muli,
keep safe. God bless everyone.